Hello all, welcome back again. In a previous video I show you how you can create nodes and irules, and I explain what are the possible configuration methods that has been created with this tool. Today I'm going to show you how you can create the monitors, profiles, pools and virtual servers, and how you can configure them all together. With that being said, let's get started. On the right side of my screen there is empty big IP device, so it has been loaded only with the default configuration, and I'm going to start creating monitors now. If we take a look at the source of true information for big IP1 device, we declare that we would like to create two HTTP monitors with certain information, certain parameters, and then one HTTPS monitor, one TCP monitor, one gateway monitor, and one ICMP monitor. If we take a look at the F5 device itself has a little bit more possibilities from the monitoring perspective, like for example real server, SNMP. So I don't use this type of monitors in my environment, and I didn't create the method to update those, so those type of monitors will not be able wouldn't be possible to create, but I'm going to show you update method. So for example, if we go into the monitors and then under the update, so this is basically what's gonna happen. The module will go into the type of monitor that we would like to create, and then when we run update method, we'll update all this information to the monitor. So the same as for the nodes and irules, we'll create empty default monitors, and then we will update the information. And let's do that now. So the log, it's telling me that the monitors has been created and then has been updated. If we take a look at the logs file for today, that's been all logged, and then let's refresh the F5 device and see what has happened. So for example, HTTP monitor 1 has interval 5 and then 16, and then let's see if they match. It does match in here. So that's about monitors. I'm not going to go through every possible method, but with that being said, I'm gonna go and move to the profiles. The profile source of true information tell us that we are asking tool to create two HTTP profile, one FTP, one TCP, one client SSL, and one server SSL. And these type of profiles, we didn't specify any additional information. The reason for that is that if we take a look at the F5 device and then profiles, F5 device itself has a number of profiles that could be created, and then if we take a look at each profile has a number of configuration parameters that can be tuned. I did not yet make that possibility for profiles. If we take a look at the update module, I haven't configured that yet. So what I'm doing in my current production, I create these default profiles and then update them manually, because I just didn't have enough time, and this is a very time-consuming process to create a script to update all these profiles. But anyway, in order to configure virtual servers, we would need to have some profiles configured. With that being said, I'm gonna deploy all these vanilla profiles. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to ask the script to create these profiles, and the profiles has been created. Let's update the page, and then the profiles has been created. I'll do the same. So what I did, so I created the profiles, and now the same applies for the pools. In a file, source of truth file, based on this information, we are about to create two pools, pool 1 and pool 2. The first pool will have TCP monitor applied, and it'll have two members, two nodes. This is going to be HTTP pool, and then the other one will be having the nodes as HTTPS. They're gonna be listening on a port 443, and then virtual server 1 will have pool 1 as a member, will have enable out SNAT arrow map, and then it will have rule 1 applied to it, and profile HTTP. The virtual server 2 will have pool 2 applied. Will listen on HTTPS, which is 443 port, and we'll have these profiles applied as well as this irule. Since the F5 configuration already has some configuration in there, we just configure the pool and monitors. I'm gonna show you how you can deploy everything from scratch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically delete all the profiles, and I'm going to delete all the monitors. So delete all, and let's do that. So the script itself, it's basically goes to every profile right now and try to delete it, even though that some of those are default profiles. They are shipped with a big IP device, so this process takes a while. It's been done, so the monitors and profiles that we created doesn't exist anymore. I'm gonna comment this out in a script, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to configure everything all together at once. So with that being said, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to uncomment this portion of configuration. So what it's gonna do, it's going to create the irules and update them, monitors and update them, profiles, then nodes, pools, and virtual servers. And this is something to keep in mind. This is the same as we are about to do manually. In order to configure virtual server, we have to configure first these building blocks. Those are monitors, profiles, irules, pools, and nodes prior to configure the virtual server. With that being said, it's a top-down approach. So irules, monitor, profile, nodes, pools, and virtual servers. And let's do that now. So let's monitor that through the console. So it's all done. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the virtual servers. So the virtual server 1, it's listening on a port 80, and virtual server 2 listening on a port 443. And then let's take a look at the resource. Has a irule 2 applied, and then let's take a look at the. It has a TCP profile, client profile, SSL profile, and then source arrow map. So if we are about to delete all this, so it's going to be reverse order. To delete configuration, we need to delete first virtual servers, then pools, then nodes, and let's do that now. So deleting profiles takes a while because it's trying to delete every possible loaded profile that has been shipped with the F5 device, along with those that we created. So that's a little bit time consuming process, but it works. At the end, the device has been deleted. That's all for now. I'm gonna show you in the next video how you can schedule and create the cron job to create the configuration to basically create just update some single piece of configuration, or create deployment of all nodes and pools and virtual servers. Thank you very much.